Welcome to Shannon's Shenanigans. A little bit about life, health, and hope over 50. 56, that is. All right. Well, I have several things that I want to do in this video. I'm going to be giving you a rundown for those of you that are new to the GLP-1 journey of how my journey has gone. And I'm also going to be getting ready for some real basketball. I just spent about 2 hours of my day watching some not so good basketball on the college D1 level. Not good. So I'm excited to go watch our Alexander Cougars boys high school team who really know how to play basketball. So anyway, I am going to finish my skincare. I took my shower earlier today, blew my hair out. I used a different shampoo and I think it made my hair a little brassy in my eyes and my mirror right here, but whatever. It's okay. So I'm going to pull my hair back. Let's see what all I have in here to pull my hair back with. Somewhere. Okay, I got this. Let's see if I have another one. Yeah, I got another one. And it's a sunshiny day here in Georgia. I think it's gonna get it up to 69, so I got trying to figure out what I want to wear to this game because I started out with a hoodie on earlier today, and then I was in this tank top. Whoa! And I got a little chilly, so I put my cardigan on, but it's a little warm in here, probably because of these windows. So I'm gonna take this cardigan off. I don't know what I'll wear to the game. It's actually all white out tonight. Our colors are black and red. Of course, a little gray and a little white, but I'll probably not wear white. The students can handle that. The Cougar Crazies, we have the best student section ever. All right, so I'm gonna put some of this. I put a little of this on when I got out of the shower, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna hydrate my face a little bit more. This is the Derm Ramon skincare from the Korean beauty line of skincare. Amazing stuff. This is the Biotin Oil Mist. This is my little travel set. I didn't feel like bringing all my big bottles in here. All right, so then I'm gonna put on my, put my glasses on so I can see what this stuff is called. I should know by now. I've been using it for almost a year. Serum X. So this is part of the Boost. So let me do the Boost. The Booster. That's the Boo. See, this travel line doesn't have the calming gel, which has the 24 karat gold flakes in it. And the serum looks a little different in the travels. I don't know. It's a little confusing because the serum kind of looks like it has the gold flakes, although it's just a golden color. So I get a little confused. Okay. So that's my say. I'm going to do my Boo again. But before I do my Boo, I'm going to use my Ramon fan. Let that get dry. That's good. And then I'm gonna do the Boost again. Feels so good. But yeah, so GLP-1. I'm going to take my shot just a minute as well. I've gone down to the lowest dose for maintenance, which is 2.5 in a pen. Now, if you microdose, if you have the vials, you can do a lower dose, but I don't have the vials. I have the pens. So I'm doing 2.5. So I want to kind of go over so you'll know if you're just starting your journey what to expect, you know, give or take, because we're all different. I started this journey per request kind of my cancer doctor, who was concerned about my blood sugar, metabolism, lack thereof, high blood pressure, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, among other things. After all the cancer treatments I've been through in my life, and the surgeries and removal of important body parts and organs and this and that, my body just was not working. And of course, more menopause, hormone deficiencies due to removal of said body parts, chemotherapy treatments, and not being able to do anything about it myself. After a year of the doctor first mentioning it and me trying religiously to get my metabolism to work, I finally surrendered, waved the white flag, and said, okay, doc, tell me more about this stuff. And so, meeting with my internal medicine doctor and doing a little research, I decided to give it a go. And I was quickly approved, thank God, from my insurance to be covered for the Zepbound pens. And I started October 14th, 2024. I didn't fully understand what I was doing. Even doctors didn't fully understand the scheduling and titrations and all that stuff back then. And I took quite a few shots from October 14th to the end of October, because I was trying to get my day that I wanted to get the shot on correctly. And in the literature, it said, you know, you didn't have to wait 7 days to give the shot. So I was just trying to balance all that out, as you'll see as I go through this. So yes, I'm 5'9", 56. I was 54 when I was 55 when I started the shot. 24. So confusing. Yes. And about to be 55 when I started the shot. So, depending on the day of the week, which scale I was using, whether it's home or which doctor's office, whether it was the City of Hope, my cancer treatment center, or my internal medicine doctors, I weighed somewhere between 208, 214 pounds as I started discussing with my doctors this medication. And 15 months later, now I am at anywhere from 153 to 162, depending on if I'm using my scale, cancer treatment scale, my internal medicine doctor scale, what time of day it is, and how I'm dressed. You know, y'all understand what I'm saying. But anyway, overall, I have lost, hang on, let me look, because that's important. I don't have that written down, and I want to tell you. Okay, I had to go into my Shotzi app, which is another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, to really help me get to my goal weight. I relied heavily upon my Shotzi app to track my shots and my weight loss and symptoms, side effects, that sort of thing, and my FitnessPal to track my macros. So I don't use FitnessPal anymore because I kind of have just learned what I need to intake through my food and such. But Shotzi, I do use that still. And I just use the free versions. I don't pay for anything, and it's enough. So yes, so I started out 210 to 214, ended up 153 to 160. At my lowest, I had lost 27% of my body weight, which is average what people are losing on Zepbound, which now that there's a little more research and people are doing things a little differently, I think people are losing up to 30% of their body weight, if I'm not mistaken. But that was at my lowest weight, and my BMI got down to 23.3. And that was losing an average 0.8 pounds a week. 0.8, not quite a whole pound a week on average. At my most frequent weight at 156, which is where I'm at, I think, right now. I didn't weigh this morning. I will weigh in the morning, but I would have shown to have lost 26% of my body weight, and BMI down to 23.7. So, and it's still 0.8 pounds a week. So, with that said, I've kind of sketched out how I did starting off, because I know when I first started off, I was on YouTube, like trying to find people that were, you know, a month into their journey, 2 months, and so forth, to see like what could I expect. So that's mainly what I wanted to focus on for this video. I started out at 2.5. I took 4 shots, like I said, between October 14th and October 31st. LOL. I really was just trying to get my shot date right. And it was the loading dose and, you know, whatnot. But I lost a total of, let's see, did I write that down? 16 pounds in that first month. But I was putting a lot of medicine in my body, I guess. So, and then back then they said, then you titrate up after you get those 4 doses. So I did. I titrated to 5 milligrams on November 7th, took that first shot, and woo, I had the side effects. And I started experiencing the constipation and nausea and headaches and fatigue and all that stuff. And, but I hung in there, and the first month on the 5 milligrams, I lost a total of 1.8 pounds. But remember, initially I had already lost 16 pounds right off the bat. And a lot of that is waterway inflammation. And you feel great. It was like, oh, I mean, I felt like a new person already. And you can go back and look at my videos and you can see how I changed. Now, I didn't start videoing until November. So I'd already been taking it a while. And then the next month, October, I lost, actually ended up gaining a total of 2.2 pounds. Did I write that down right? Whoops, big fumble. I guess I did. Hold on. Correction on the way. Yeah, because I gained 5.7 pounds. Nope. Try again. You know what? That's not right. I'm looking at the wrong year. I am so sorry. Back up. I wrote all this out a while back, and okay. Scratch all of that. I am so sorry. This is where the Shannon shenanigans comes in. Chemo brain. Reactivate. All right. So the first month I lost in 2 weeks because of how I did the shots. I lost 14 pounds. I'm looking at the wrong data. All right. And then I went up to 5 milligrams. And in November, I lost 7.7 pounds. And then in December, I lost 5.8 pounds. January, 5 pounds lost. February, 5.8 lost. Oh, but in February, I titrated up from 5 milligrams to 7.5, and I thought I was going to die. Woo! 7.5 was too much for me. So I went back down to 5 milligrams. And in March, going back down to 5 milligrams, I lost 2.2 pounds. And then, and when I took the 7.5, that was the first time I ever had the nausea and a little bit of vomiting, ever. So that's why I went back down to 5. And so April, I'm still on 5 milligrams. I lost 6 pounds. And May, still on 5 milligrams, I lost 2.3 pounds. But I gained, let's see, Is that right? 1. Oh, I lost 2.3, but I gained 1.2 in that month. So I forgot to finale this. So I lost 1.1 pounds in May. And this is when I was kind of getting to my goal weight, which I didn't really know what my goal weight was, but I was feeling like I had lost what I wanted to lose. And so June, but I think I felt like I was there, and then I was like, I need a few more pounds. So June, I took 5 milligrams, and the first week I gained 0.2 pounds, and the second week I lost 0.7, and then I was like, you know what? I'm trying to meet my goal weight, a few more pounds, so I took a 7.5 because I still had it because, you know, like I said, so I took a 7.5 and lost 3.3 pounds. And another 7.5 and lost another pound. So I lost a total of 5 pounds in June. And then I said I was at my goal, 160. That was my original goal. That's right. And took one more 7.5 and lost 1.8 pounds in July. And then I decided I wanted to maintain. So I went back to 5 milligrams and lost 2 more pounds in July. So I was down to 156. And then in August, I'm in full maintenance mode. And I actually lost 4.6 pounds in August. And that's when I decided, okay, maintenance mode. So I had gotten down to the 153. Maintenance mode for sure. So I was taking 5 milligrams, and September, I lost 1.8 pounds on 5 milligrams. October, I gained, this is the data I was trying to read you earlier. I gained 2.2 pounds. I'm still at 155, so we're good. November, I gained 2 pounds on 5 milligrams. Actually, I was taking 5 milligrams, and then I wanted to go down to 2.5 milligrams. So I went down halfway through the month, and I ended up gaining 2 pounds. December, I'm still on 2.5, and I gained 1.5 pounds. January, I decided to use some of the 5 milligram that I had, and I lost 2.7 pounds. February, I decided, I'm so wishy-washy, go back down to 2.5. So I am back down to 2.5, and I haven't weighed in a lot. I should have weighed in this morning, last day of the month, but I didn't. But I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow morning, and I'll add that to this little snippet jiffet. But yeah, so Zepbound has been great for me. And I have lots of family members and friends that have been using it, and it's been great for them. I really haven't met anyone, I don't think, I'm trying to think, but I don't know. I haven't met anyone that's tried it that said, ooh, no, I can't do this. Because you can tailor it, especially those that get the vials. You can really tailor it to what you need. I have one friend that she got the vials, and she was a college athlete, and in her career now, she's just been a little sedentary, is that the right word? Sedentary, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. And she has gained weight, and just hasn't had the, I don't know, nothing's worked for her. So she decided to try it, and she ordered the vials from, I don't remember which company, and it's meant to be for 3 months, but because she's microdosing, she's not titrating up each month, like the initial companies suggest. This medication is lasting her a lot longer, and I know a lot of you are experiencing that too. And I'm a little bit jelly of those people that get to change their dosage like that, because I would like to be able to do that. And even changing your schedule, like if you take this amount 3 days, and 3 days later, or 4 days later, take another amount, you know. That'd be kind of neat to experiment with. The only thing I'm not jealous of is that little needle, because to me, the pen, for me, because I hate needles, is easier for me just to press the button and it's done. But I know someone that has done both, and they say that needle is easier as far as pain level and that sort of thing. So I've only had a few times where I gave the shot and I was like, ouch, and it was a minor ouch. But you know, for different reasons, whatever, I had a little ouch. But most of the time, I have no idea it even went in. So, all right, I got my moisturizer on. If you watched my video from yesterday, I did all the steps of my full face makeup routine. So I'm not gonna bore you with that, but now you see me. Phone call coming in. That was my baby boy Noah. Mama loves that boy. Anyway, let's get back to this makeup. All right, that will tone down a little bit before I leave, I'm sure, but now I'm gonna do something about this hair. I am going to, part of me wants to try this Volume today, but part of me is like, yeah, just slap some curls in it. Or maybe just leave it like this. I don't know. What y'all think? Okay, so this is blown out. I think I'm just gonna pop a few curls in it. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, maybe something, no. I don't know. Just put it on 380. Child, what you gonna do? All right. I think I need a little texture spray, and I don't have any, so I got this dry shampoo. It's gonna have to work. Just see if that'll give it a little hold, because it's so clean and my hair's so fine. Okay. I wanna, let's see what we got. This is my ceramic curling iron from, I haven't used it so long, I forgot what company it is, but I really like it. Ella Bella, that's right. Ooh, Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, my childhood dream girls. I wanted to be Jacqueline Smith, for sure. Loved her thick brunette hair. I used to have some of that. It was never like hers, but it could have been if I had a stylist. Probably. Maybe. I'm just popping a little bit in here. A little feathering. Light. Ooh. Maybe I should curl my hair more often. I don't know. What do y'all think? I forgotten. I really was gonna hot roll my hair today. I love me some hot roller volume. I really do. Okay. I might as well buy me some Aquanet too, right? Aquanet. What was that other one that was so popular back in the day? Was it RainNet? Aquanet. I have to look that up. I can smell it. If you know, you know. I can see that fuchsia can with the netting looking crisscrossing on there. All right. I don't have any hairspray in here, but I'm just gonna run my fingers through that. That's your 3-minute hairstyle, ladies. Maybe I'll go spray something on there before it falls. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. I will check in the morning on my way in and maybe have a little bit more tidbits to add to this GLP-1 journey. But if you're just starting this journey, get you some Miralax and take it until you see how you need to regulate it. You can take it every day. It will not hurt you, per my doctor. Now, I'm not a doctor, but this is what my doctors that I trust have told me. And I've been doing that when I needed to, and it had never hurt me. It did hurt me if I couldn't go to the bathroom. Now, that's another story. So if that happens to you, get you some Fleet suppositories so you can go from the other end to get that relief. And get some good booty wipes so you're not aggravating anything, especially you moms, you know. If you know, you know. Second time moms especially. Don't be putting no rough toilet paper down there after you've been straining. I know it's TMI, but if you're on this journey, you will appreciate it. Trust. But keep yourself fibered up and regulated, and hopefully the journey will be as smooth for you as it has been for me and my friends. I almost forgot that I'm going to do my shot, and today I'm going to let you watch. I'm going to do it in my abdomen. Got my 2.5. This is, I don't know which shot this is. I'll put it up here when I edit to this. But I like to do my abdomen, and I like to do my lower abdomen, and that is generally what I do. Sometimes I go from left to right. Most of the time I go left. But today, I think I'm gonna go right. So here we go. I'm gonna unlock. It's been chilling outside of the fridge so that it can get to room temperature. And I'm going to look in this mirror. I think I'm gonna put it right here. Here we go. Oh, freaking A. Sorry, y'all, but I felt that one more than I've ever felt a shot. Now, I'm okay. It wasn't the end of the world. But honestly, I was not expecting that. I guess it's the location I put it in. Ow! And I feel that it's kind of stinging. Oh, well, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I ain't going to cut this out. I don't know if I'll be going back to this area. I may have hit a blood vessel or something. I'll know sooner or later. It's feeling weird. Like a sting. That's what it is. And it's like, I feel it moving. I don't know what I did. I know I've had these jeans on all day and I got all these like indentations, and I thought when I was doing like, oh, I don't know if that'll make a difference, but it's kind of filling up. Ugh, that's weird. I see the little spot where it went in, but it kind of, that is weird. All right, so I'll let you know tomorrow when I do my weigh-in if that settled down a little bit. Yikes. Sorry I shared that with y'all. That's not normal. Good morning, friends. It is a beautiful day in Georgia. I'm just sitting out on my back deck and I gotta show you what I'm looking at. I don't know if you can see it, but I believe that's a hawk right up there in that tree. I've been watching him and just listening to the birds this morning. It's so beautiful. Now mind you, I am sitting out here in flannel pajama pants and a hoodie because I'm in the shade, but I will be changing clothes shortly. That's what we do in Georgia. We start off in a winter outfit and end in a summer outfit some days, a lot of days, which is great. I'm sure you can hear all these beautiful birds in the background. Anyway, oh, here he goes. Anyway, I'm back. I got on here just to update my weigh-in this morning, but got distracted by the beauty. I was at 159 this morning. I have been increasing my strength training and I have been eating more. So, and of course I've decreased my dosage and I'm okay with that. So that's where I'm at on my journey. I hope you can hear this because I'm whispering. I don't want to look like a psycho over here if my neighbors are out talking to myself. But anyway, yeah, it's a blessed Sunday. Hope you are having a blessed one as well. And I'm gonna wrap this update up. Choose joy. Okay, friends, I'm back inside where I can talk at a normal voice and not have all the birds chirping in the background. I did want to add on my update, if you're starting this journey and you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you any way that I can. This has been a very rewarding journey, but it has been a learning process. So I know everyone's journey is different, everyone's body's different, so we react to medications differently, but I have learned a lot along the way, and I learned a lot from YouTubers. I think I have been so successful for my goals and my journey because of other YouTubers who have been gracious enough to share their journeys along the way, and tips and advice that I've received from them has been invaluable to me. So yeah, I wanted to add that. Please know that I don't do the Facebook and Instagram. I just do YouTube. But if you want to reach me, I think my email is on here. If not, just comment on here, and I'll be happy to help. I have helped others that I know personally. And so, yeah, that's it, folks.